Guys, Struggle here for another review. Today's product will be a wireless microphone. The brand is called Newer, and I believe it's a CM28 model. So I'm going to do an unboxing and give it a range test, and then at the end of the video, go ahead and give it a Struggle score, and we'll go from there. So guys, without further ado, the package has been delivered. Go ahead and crack this bad boy open. Package is exquisite. I like how they package the package, Okay, what we got? All right. So here's the actual box. All right. So this particular one comes with 2 mics. Personally, whenever I buy like mics or whatever, I tend to keep in mind that I might have a guest speaker at some point in time later on down the road. But you do have the option to get a single mic, but I chose to get a double mic just because, like I said, you never know, right? For the future, for a future investment. Okay, it says for iPhone, the Type-C devices, and for 3.5 millimeters. That's where it fits. So as far as the actual description, the details, it's plug and play, 20 meters of accessible reception. I'm gonna give that a shot later on the video. Precise radio, clear timbre, highly sensitive, wide compatibility. So this one I'll be using. I actually bought this for my my Canon 90D for whenever I do interviews, will be in the future. So anyway, unbox is what you get. This is a case. This thing is big. This is a big case. Here's my broken phone. It was a 21 or something. What is it? Galaxy 21. I don't keep up with them. I keep making them. So anyway, here's my phone, and here's the actual case. So it's a somewhat of a comparison. So pretty much this is half my phone. I'm looking at the wrong screen here. You missed it. This is literally half my phone. So this is a big case. This is a big one. All right. What else we have? We have cables. Let's see what cables these are. Okay. Cable to charge it. What else we have? Okay. We have a lot of cables. Okay, so one cable obviously goes to the camera. Well, not these. Okay, I see. So this is for the phone. As you can see, Type-C. One is Type-C and one is for the actual iPhones. So that's cool. They give you 2 cables. Because some of them, they'll nickel and dime you, man. Like, oh, only for the iPhone. Oh, only for Android. It's like, if it's just a cable, bro, like, what are you doing? Here you got a USB to Type-C to charge. And this cable right here is to hook up to the actual camera. So automatically, guys, this is great because it gives you all the cables that's needed for you to bounce in between different devices. So I'm using this solely for my Canon cameras, but the fact that they give you extra cables just in case if one day you want to use your phone, that's amazing. So that's great. I mean, it may not be a big deal, but again, a lot of these companies online, they nickel and dime you. They want you to buy 2 of them. Like, why would I want to buy 2 sets of wireless microphones? Like, whatever, but it works. So all the cables you need, guys, and charging cable. It doesn't come with the block, but that's typical nowadays. A lot of companies don't sell you the block. They just give you the cable. You got a lot of blocks around your house anyway, or in an apartment or your car or whatever. You got them everywhere, but you got blocks everywhere. So don't even make it a big deal. But the fact they give you a cable, that's all you need. You don't need a block. Comes with a little pamphlet, a user manual. So there you have it. See that, where's the one for the English side? Okay, all right. So I'm gonna run through that. This may be a little lengthy video because I'm going to let you know how to operate and all that stuff like that. So just be very patient with me. So far, so good. The packaging is excellent. Let's get into this bad boy. Boom. I like how the inside is yellow, so that's nice. May not be a big deal to you, but it's great. The back is the Type-C connection. So with this cable, your own cable, plug it into your computer or your block or whatever, and charge it. Okay, so let me start from nothing right. Okay. So boom. All right, so they have a screen on it. So the screen on each one. Take that off in a bit. So right now, obviously speaking to it from the top. So that's where the audio is going into. Is this a memory? Is this a slot? I think this is a slot for a memory card. Okay, let's get to it. Carry on. This is the receiver of it, I'm pretty sure. Yes, the receiver. This has the main screen. This was going to have all the information on this main screen. This is the receiver. So this is the part that will be going into my camera, or if you don't use your camera, your cell phone. So this is the part that you're going to hook up to your device, whatever device it is. And we have another one. This is the same one as the first one. Go ahead and charge these for a minute, and I'll be right back. So, all right, guys, I'm back. So I had to charge it for a bit, but in reality, I was pushing the wrong button. So with that being said, you live and you learn, right? But I like how they have this display right here. This, as you see at the bottom, the charging indicator, pretty awesome. I like that. So, all right, to get more into the specs, finally found it online. For some reason, it's different versions and brands, but it is a lavalier microphone, wireless microphone. And the little ports I was showing you at the bottom, I was wondering, was it for a memory card or not? True, for a memory card. You have two mics and you have two slots for to put your memory card. It says it holds up to 128 gigabytes. So keep that in mind. You can put anything higher than that, it may not accept it, but just keep it simple. 128 gigabytes, that's a lot of storage. So the battery for this beast, for the actual case, is 30 hours, which is not surprising because, like I told you guys before, this thing is literally half the size of my phone. It's a big boy, so you don't have to worry about charging. I mean, obviously charge it, like charge the mics, charge the receiver, and then charge the case 100%. That way you get even more longer life out of this. But yeah, so 30 hours of this bad boy right here, just the case alone. So the actual mics itself, I'm not sure. It's not telling me how long the mics last, but it says Bluetooth microphone with noise reduction, 30 hours of battery life, and 164 feet of actual recording audio. So I don't know about 164 feet, but I will do a demonstration later on in the video, and then we'll press it. Get enough, right? Because at the end of the day, you want to be in the shot at some point. You don't need to be. It's great. Don't get me wrong. It's great that you can go half a mile and you still can get great audio or whatever. But ideally, you want to be in the shot. But it's always good to have more than what you need than less of what you need, right? So definitely not complaining on that whatsoever. But definitely give it a distance test later on in the video. And that's pretty much about it, guys. So I'm looking right now to see if it has the actual amount. It says long battery life, 150 milliamp battery capacity for both the transmitter and the receiver, and a 1000 milliamp charging case. So enjoy up to 7 hours of continuous use on a single charge. All right, so each microphone lasts 7 hours per charge, so that's plenty. That's a lot of talking. It's a lot of talking. But keep in mind, I mean, also when you're done using the mics, what are you gonna do? You're gonna put them in the case, the charging case. So that's a lot of juice, man. So that's great. The docking station is 1000 milliamps. So it's a lot. That is a lot. More than you'll need, obviously. So you're gonna worry about charging your mics anytime soon. Because once you charge up the actual block, you're good to go for a while. So again, every time you're done with your mics, what do? You're gonna put it in the charging dock. So you could be fully charged. Each mic lasts 7 hours, so that's great. All right, guys, we got that out the way. Let me go ahead and open this bad boy back up. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna do it. I don't want to take the tape off, man. I want to leave it on. I'm just like, I want to preserve it as long as possible. But the way it's set up, the way they have it set up, you got to do the peel, man. So it is what it is. Go ahead and take the peel off. I'm gonna have to just deal with it. That's one mic, and this is the actual receiver. Peel it off. So anyway, yeah, it is what it is, man. It won't be like this for long. Well, it is what it is. All right, guys. So the actual controls you have here on the side. The very top is the power button. So you're gonna press and hold that for 2 seconds. Supposed to power on. 1, 2. There we go. Okay, that sucked. And then you have I think it's the what is it? They call it the give me a sec, guys. The noise reduction and reverberation. So the noise reduction is on the side. So I guess you just press that, and you see the like green light right there. It's on the it's a chain, and then you press it again. Then they have this. I'm pretty sure that's for the noise reduction. You press it again, and then you pretty much, that's pretty much it. So you go through each one like that. So it's showing right here on the actual instructions. So noise reduction, short press the noise reduction, reverb button to turn on and off the noise reduction, and noise reduction indicator light always on or off. So, and reverberation, long press the noise reduction reverb button to turn on and off the noise reduction. The noise reduction indicator lights flashes twice. And then they have the volume. So the volume should be at the bottom. Yeah, the volume's at the bottom, the last button at the bottom. And then you pretty much just press that and you just adjust it. But again, I'm gonna have to hook it up to my camera, which I'm gonna do in a sec. And then we'll get an audio test with this. So that's pretty much how you control the audio. It says short press the volume button to cycle up and down. So you pretty much just keep clicking, and then I guess the higher it goes, and then it'll just drop down to lowest volume, and then it'll climb back up the more you press it. So that's something you have to do, in the video. And then on the side, they actually have this little cable right here. It's a type C, is it not? Type C, to hook up to an actual mic, a little, not a mic, but to an earpiece. It doesn't come with it. It's kind of a bummer, but you're gonna have to just buy one. Didn't come with it, but I mean, it is what it is. It didn't come with it. And here's the 2 little clips at the bottom, little magnetic clips to charge it, and then this is where it charges in the dock. And then you have the little slot right here. If you can probably see it. It's right here at the very top, and that's where you stick your memory card in. So it's not a micro. It is a micro. Give me a sec. Yeah, it's a micro. So a little micro mini memory card right here, and then you just slide that bad boy in. And you hear probably like a click or something. Hear a click. There you go. And then you take it out. You just do the same thing. You click, it pops out, and then you go. You just go from there. Guys, when you do this, be careful, because I know it's delicate. So you don't want to just be mashing it in there. So just keep that in mind. I mean, it seems like it's not gonna really get the job done, but you don't want to just be yanking the memory card in and out. You end up messing it up. So the actual mic's at the top. I like how it has this little mesh style to it. It's pretty cool. And then the clamp is heavy, dude. I give the clamp. That's solid. That clamp's not going anywhere. And ideally, a lot of people, audio professionals, say don't clip it to the top, like right by your mouth like that. Well, obviously this shirt is probably a terrible example, because it seems like to be in a good position, but they tend to tell you to clip it further down your shirt. That way you can just get more, a better audio quality by clipping it more on your chest instead of on your collar. So anyway, we'll do that when I hook it up. So here's the indicators. Let me plug up the transmitter. Just has one button, and it has the charging cable too. So apparently you can charge it outside of the case. And then here's the other port. This is where you can put your earphone right here, which is a standard, 3.5 if I'm not mistaken. Just plug that in. And this part right here is going to actually plug into my computer, my camera. This one side OTG, and this side will be for your phone. remember I showed you the cable connections. It has like a little lightning bolt, and it says OTG on the side of it. So you're gonna plug that in when you use that for your cell phone, whether it's whether it's Android or Apple. And then the other side, gonna plug this in to the actual camera. So turn this on, quick second, 1, 2, it should pop on. Second now. 1, 2, there we go. All right, so it's actually on, both of them are on. So as you see right now, you see how it's moving. So it's picking up the audio, and I'm pretty sure I have to, let me see if I increase it. It'll probably increase. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Just messing with the audio, guys. So keep in mind, get a nice zoom on it, as you can see. So I have the mic right now, and there's a transmitter. So you should see the volume adjusting. I'm looking at it right now. It's perfect. So let me go some more. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it adjusts, like I said. So you just keep hitting the button to adjust the volume. It'll cycle through. It'll get to the highest point, then it'll drop down to the lowest as you continue to press the button, and it'll adjust that way. So it actually has an indicator screen. It's fully charged. It's showing that at the very top, it's showing the transmitter battery, and it's showing the mic battery, and it's showing that they're both fully charged. So that's pretty cool. I see it has other, and it shows the connection and everything. It has the recording. It's very detailed information. Then it has the very bottom that's not lit up. That's for the second mic, and that's it. And it also has the voice, the cancellation indicator on there and everything. So, all right, guys. So we made to a ideal location. I have the mic on. I decided to put it right here on my chest, because once I put it on my collar, it's just right under my chin. With this beard, I know definitely not going to help. So anyway, if you can see, I don't know how many feet, 170, 65 feet. I'm pretty sure that's further than that. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and just walk all the way to that red fire line, and I'll go from there. So just going to do a little chit-chatting all the way there, and obviously I'm going to edit. I'm not going to walk all the way back. I'm just going to edit it as I make it all the way to that red line. So you should be able to hear me loud and clear. Autofocus is turned off. So many settings I have on this camera, I have to get it. But anyway, let me go ahead and walk. I'm going to start to walk, and we'll find out. I'm assuming the audio is good, but I'll find out in post production, and you guys let me know what you think about the audio. So the settings, I like the settings. They're real simple. There's nothing complicated about it. I knew I was gonna be outside, so the cars passing by, someone's cutting the grass right now as we speak. So I just wanted to make sure you can hear my voice. So almost close, getting close to this camera. So I like the wireless mics. It's very convenient, obviously, but I also have wireless mics, wired mics as well at home. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this video inside, and we go ahead and finish it up. I like it. It's wireless. It's very convenient. A ton of battery life. A huge charging case that'll last you, a couple months. How long you shooting these videos, right? So it's cool to see that they always come out with something neat. But yeah, so anyway, the actual brand and stuff. Let me go and get the brand for you guys, because I know they have other brands and stuff like that. So this one is called TGS. It has the logos on the actual case. Mine doesn't, but it's from TGS. This is the brand. And right now they're online Amazon for $79.99, which is a great deal compared to others. They're in the hundreds of dollars. So as far as durability, I will do a review next year, sometime next year, probably next 6-8 months. So I'll do another review on it and let you guys know how's it holding up. So, but as far as right now, it's $79.99. Of course, you'll have a link in the description down below. And they have a coupon. 30% coupon applied to one item per order at checkout. Well, okay, so that $79.99 is drastically dropped if you use the coupon code, which is 30% off. So even more reason to buy one. You can never have so many mics, guys. All right, guys. For some strange reason, when I did the range test, it cut off on me. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna walk to my mailbox, which is beyond 165 feet, and I'm gonna try it again. So yeah. I hope that the audio is still audioing. All right, man, made it back. So I had the noise reduction on, and let's see. It's still picking up. It should be picking up. So that's the audio, yeah, still picking up audio. So, all right, guys. Yeah, that sucked, but had to do it again. So I didn't want to shortchange you guys. So we're gonna see again in the audio when I do this edit and see how it plays back. But I did notice when I was editing the video, once I made it inside, it had a lot of staticky noise, a lot of interference. So I don't know if that's because of the equipment I have that's here. Again, I have my laptop, I have a mixer, my mic, my headphones, they're off. Well, the laptop's not off. I turned that off, the speaker, so maybe that helps. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. But again, I will be updating the cable in the near future. So I know that'll help a lot to do away with the extra audio. Outside, it was perfect when it didn't cut off. But again, I'm going to check it out right now. Hopefully it kept connection. If it did, it's very impressive because I was literally way on the other side of my unit to go to the mailbox. So anyway, guys, we'll go ahead and wrap this up. And we can go ahead and move forward with the video. And how else can I put this? Okay, I made a boo-boo. I thought I was getting a lavalier mic, wireless mic, but apparently, which I did, technically I did, but I got a different brand. So, again, this brand is called TGS. I didn't double check, I just clicked and ordered it, and that was it. So, I'm gonna go ahead and run the guys the specs, man. Again, this work with me here. All right. So LED real-time display. Fully charged case can charge the RX plus the TX twice in an hour and a half each time. So 14 hours single mic for 7 hours times 2. 28 hours 2 times charging for 2 mics and a receiver. 48 hours usage time with charging case. So in total, you fully charge the case one time, you can get up to 42 hours in total time of charging the mics and the receiver over and over again. So great, definitely not complaining about that. The issue lies with the 65 foot range. Doesn't have it. Does not have it whatsoever. I did two distant tests, range tests. Didn't work. The first video, it completely cut out as soon as I took like 4 steps. Came back, it clicked back on, and I probably was like maybe 10 feet away from the camera, maybe. So I did another one to my mailbox. As soon as I walked away from the front door, it cut off. Now, granted, you have a wall in front of it. You have a door in front of it. The door is made out of metal. I give it that. But it doesn't have the range at all. So, me checking the reviews, guess what? Doesn't have any reviews. On top of that, remember, I said it was 30% off on top of the price of $79.99. Now I know why it's cheap. This is going to take out major points for my stroker score, most definitely. Now, as far as the kind of fuzzy audio, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of put that on the wire, not necessarily the wire, because I do have devices here. I have my laptop that's on, I have my speakers, I have my mixer. So if I turn all that off, I'm pretty sure it's going to help. But I'm not going to take points off of that because I know the cable is a standard cable. So I'm not going to take any points off of that, but I will take points off the range. And it's not 65 feet. It cut out immediately as soon as I walked away from the camera. And it came back on within, I give it about a good 10 feet. So don't know what caused that. There's no setting for it. You automatically it's just automatically designed to do that without pressing a button or anything like that. There's no option for it anyway. All right, look at the instructions manual. So with that being said, the price, well, minus a 30% off. So you're getting it for like super dirt cheap. I'm gonna give it a 3.5, man, on the Struggle score, 0 out of 5. It has to be kind of harsh because the simple fact is the range is not there whatsoever. So again, I was outside, man. Like I was nothing around outside completely. So there's no reason for it to cut off. It cut off again once I left the viewing of the camera for the second video. You can say it was the door that caused it to cut off or whatever, but nah. So they messed up on the range test. So with that being said, it's gonna be a 3.5. I would give it a 4, but the range test is like, bro, it's not even close. I even measured, the inside of my place. It's not even 20 feet. Well, 16. It's not even 30 feet long. Like from the wall to the other wall, it's not even 30 feet long. So 65 feet, man. 65. That's more than double the length in here in my studio. So yeah, I'm giving it a 3.5. But granted, everything else seems pretty cool. I like the design. I like how each remote has a screen. The transmitter has a screen. Well, the receiver has a screen. I like how they have the other cables hook up to your phones and also to your camera. So, and then you can also put a micro memory card inside of the device. Both for both mics, so you can record internal recording. That's great. So keep that in mind. If you do buy this, which I guess if you're like on a super duper budget, and you just really want to get a wireless mic, I guess you can go with that, or you can just get this lavalier mic. I'll leave a description for both down below for both of them. But ideally, I guess it depends on, what's the plan. Me personally, I bought it solely because of all the extra little features it had. Now, the bummer of it not being able to reach even close of 10 feet, let alone 65 feet of recording range is a bummer. So I can't justify this purchase unless you don't care about that. If you're just going to do face videos like here, and you're probably going to do an interview, which is really close, then yeah, I'll give you that. But if you're looking at it for it to perform to its highest capabilities, it's not going to do that. Now, maybe I got a dud, maybe, but when that happens, I typically don't buy it again. I get a refund and just move on. But I'm not going to go buy another one and be like, risk it again. It's like, even though it's like super cheap, but it's like, now I could do it because, it's on sale, it's 30% off on top of the 80. But, and then, to be honest, the other lavalier wireless microphones are in the hundreds. So should I risk it and get another one? And maybe I just got a dud, or just go ahead and just, forget about this one and then get a get an expensive one. So I don't know, man. I got a decision to make. But anyway, guys, gave you my honest review. Sorry, this video's all choppy. I was just trying to figure out, did I do something wrong? For it not to record the distance, for it not to record how I was supposed to have done. But I did it twice and it didn't work. So it's not on me. It's the actual device. So false advertisement. But I will give it a 3.5. But overall, if you're looking for a more closer style environment, whether it's a face video or you're doing like interviews, you're pretty close to people when you're doing interviews anyway. go ahead and give it a shot. But the simple fact that it doesn't own up to its actual specs, it's like that one thing, right? you know, so the audio is kind of, whatever. Obviously, if I'm not around, other electronics is more crisper, but I will upgrade the wire later on. Anyway, with that being said, I'm not going to throw it away. I'm going to actually keep it because I got it for like dirt cheap. It works. It doesn't. It's just the range that messed it up for me. But that's a solid 3.5. I would recommend it to people if you're not worried about like doing long formatted videos. Then by all means go for it. But I just want to give you guys an option. But again, the ones that's already been established, those are in the low hundreds and up. So at some point, most likely I will buy one of those later on down the road. But right now, again, this works. This works just fine. It doesn't work as it's supposed to as far as the range, but as far as the audio and and everything like that, I mean that works. That works. So it's just what it is. I'm going to go ahead and take this as, I guess, an L. And then just go ahead and move on. But outside of that, guys, now if it had like 10 feet range or something, if it was like this, maybe maybe I got a dud. I'm not trying to ramble on, but maybe I possibly got a dud. Maybe I don't know. I'm gonna look more into it, and then I'll come up with a decision later on. But for the most part, I will keep it. I will continue to use it, especially when I get the upgraded wire. That way, it won't have the interference when I do my in studio shoots. So it's just one of them things, right? But again, guys, letting you know. But I will leave a link in the description down for both wireless lavalier mics. And it's up to you, man. But I give you a fair warning. Mine didn't work as far as the range test. So just giving you a fair warning. You probably got a good 5-6 feet. And then after that, that's it. It's not working. So I may buy another one just to make sure. Because it's just kind of weird how that didn't play out. But everything else works with no problem. So we'll see, guys. But anyway, thanks for watching the video. Just one of them things. But until next time, Stroger, I'm out.